Hey everyone, it's GuardianE here with another daily summons compilation video for Azur Lane. It's been a hot minute. The past month or so has been relatively quiet on the new event front, but we've gotten some absolutely amazing quality of life updates, shop sales, retrofit editions, so we'll be going into a little bit of that after the summons themselves, but let's cut right here to the daily and weekly summons that I've done over the course of the past weeks, just to show you guys what I've managed to pull. Okay, we're ready for another set of weekly pulls, daily light construction pulls, where we're basically, I guess, going for Smalley, and multiple copies of Yukikaze would also be useful for limit breaking. But we don't really need much else from the light construction. We're just mostly doing these for the purposes of getting that weekly quest, because these are basically free pulls. So let's go ahead and redeem these 10. See what we got here, and then we'll do another 3 afterward. Oh, St. Louis, that's a great pull. That is awesome. My St. Louis is fully max limit broken, so I don't need another one, but St. Louis is one of the best designs of the game for sure, in my opinion, so never a bad thing to see her. Owlick. Alright, let's keep going. I am hurting in the dock space department for sure here. So I'm gonna have to do some really quick cuts every now. Oh god. Every now and again. Well, that one's right in the bin, so that's not so bad. I can very, very quickly turn this one into metals. Here is our San Diego. Beagle is next. Fortune as well. But yeah, I've been watching the anime. I like how they've turned San Diego kind of into a running gag. I think that's really cute. I hope that she kind of has her redemption arc when her retrofit hits in the anime. Yugure is actually relatively uncommon, I think, as far as light constructions are concerned. Oh, here's Ninghai, also pretty coveted to get that, the Chinese trio. Cassin. Alright, and then rounding it out with this last one. In fact, I should have just done the, I should have just summoned the final 3 before going in here. Okay, Nagara. Pretty nice for a common. Alright, so we'll go ahead and do the 3 to round out the weekly quests. And just see how we do. Hopefully we'll get that that gold flash. Actually, we just want the rare anyway, so... Okay, Mutsuki face. Followed by another Cassin, and then a Bulldog. So, no Smalley this time around, and no Yukikazes this time around. We did get an appearance by the ever-present San Diego. Alright, 10 more light construction weekly pulls, and we're going for Glasgow, of course, since she's now rated up on this new banner, up at 5%. And of course, Stanley and any other of these light construction additions that I just don't have yet. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. I have 10 of them lined up. Not all of them were active, or not all of them are from when Glasgow was rated up, so we'll just have to see. But hopefully we can get the maid early, Omaha. So far, all commons. And I spoke to... Okay, here's Ayanami. There we go. A Clevelad. Alright. Wow, okay. Alright, getting a lot of starters here. There's Javelin. Are we going to get a Laffy? Nope. Amazon. And us. Well... She may as well be a starter, right? Everybody ends up getting her really early anyway. Alright, well, so be it. That's fine. That is absolutely fine. You know, now that you have the secretary rotation, you could have 5 San Diegos as your secretaries and rotate them freely. That'd be kind of cool. Hey, oh, there's Glasgow. Alright, so she is going to make an appearance. Hot off of the heels of Sandy. That is perfectly fine. That's awesome. That's great. So we're getting Glasgow. I'm Glasgow, light cruiser, part of the Southampton subclass of the town class. I am honored to be part of your fleet, Commander. I am at your service. That's awesome. That's really great. It's good. It's good to get these ships when they're rated up, just because it gets a little dicey when they get thrown into the regular pool, just because the rate is so low for each individual ship. All right, pretty eventful for a nice little weekly pull to round it out. Pretty good. Alright, 10 more daily light construction pulls, hoping for dupes of Yukikaze and Glasgow just for limit breaking purposes, so let's finish all. We've got 10 of them queued up here. And hope for the best. Also, don't have Smalley, I don't think, and some other of the new light construction ships that were added in to the pool recently, so getting them would be great. Starting off with a Crescent, and then a Downs, alright. Alright, continuing right along. Let's see what we got here. The next big event is probably going to be the Vocaloid collaboration. They've been previewing some ships, so over the course of the next week or so, I think we should be getting that event. Don't know exactly when, but of course as soon as that hits, we will be covering that and doing some pulls on it, naturally. Alright, Foot and Fletcher. And there's going to be a lot of ships in that batch as well. Mitsuki and... it's the last one? A Bailey. And a Gridley. Okay, so that was... unfortunately, pretty much a bust. Nothing that I really needed, unfortunately. Jupiter, I think I could use for limit breaking, but I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, nothing too eventful out of those pulls. And of course, since it's been a while, I just wanted to showcase really quickly my current secretary rotation that I've chosen for the new multi-secretary function in the game. They added that in the last update in addition to this zoom function. So we do have the ability to zoom in on and lock the view for the secretary ships, which is actually awesome. Love that feature. The multi-secretary feature, also amazing. If you have multiple copies of the same ship, you can even use multiple of the same ship to fill out the secretary slots and with different costumes if you wanted to. But yeah, so we've got the rotation in here. Atago, followed by Taiho is also in here, of course. And then we've got St. Louis in this kimono outfit. Amazing. And then we've got Zara as well locked up here. And I actually, I have to admit, I don't have the last slot unlocked. I have to go through and take the time to clear out the chapter 12 because I just haven't had time to do that. So I'll go ahead and do that in order to unlock that last slot, of course. But of course, there are so many nice secretary options. I could even go for more slots. Give us more slots. Like, let us buy more slots. I'm totally okay with that. That's perfectly fine. I just think that it's a great opportunity to be able to showcase a lot of these ships you wouldn't normally be able to. You buy the skins for them. You want to show them off. You want them to randomly appear. And I think that would be a great option. I think if they wanted to improve this even further, one idea that I've always had is, again, if you have a particular ship where you've bought a multitude of skins for, like Atago here, it'd be nice to allow the ship to randomize what she chooses to wear. I think that'd be a nice feature. Obviously, you can lock them into a particular outfit, but if you wanted to kind of let them randomly pick something, which could also be seasonal, like maybe they'll prioritize certain skins based on certain seasons, depending on how, I guess, appropriate they are for those seasons. Like she'll have the winter garb on more commonly during the winter months, or the summer garb on more frequently during the summer months. So just an idea, but that's something that I've kind of always wanted, and this is kind of a step in that right direction, so I'm pleased to see that for sure. And of course, you activate the zoom just by clicking the little eyeball over here on the left-hand side, that icon, and then clicking the little move option right here on the bottom right. So this allows you to just move them around however you'd like to, and then in the frame you can even see the outline of what the UI is like. So that way you can, make sure that you're picking the right view, basically, that you want to see when you're entering the game, and then you can save it. So yeah, pretty awesome stuff. I'm so thrilled that they added that in. Again, proving that they're willing to listen to the community and really give us what we want. And of course, lastly, we have the Warriors Special Training that released, which allows us to unlock this new item, the Warriors Prowess, which is Warspite's sword, as you can see. And basically, it allows us to fully retrofit Warspite into her ultra rare version. So just like with the Sandy retrofit, the San Diego retrofit, similar sort of thing. You go through these mini games or go through the event itself every single day. You obtain these little proofs of veterancy. And then at the end of it, you're able to get the Warrior's Prowess and use that item to fully limit break and retrofit Warspite. Now, just so you're aware, you will need, I believe, 3 copies of Warspite or Gold Bullens, whichever you have in stock available, in addition to fully limit breaking her, of course. And you do need a number of gold blueprints, as well as gold in general, like coins in general. So it's a pretty expensive endeavor, but she is a fantastic ship, especially if you're a newer player that doesn't have the backlog of event ships that we've gotten recently. She's very easy and holds her own with a lot of the PR ships out there without as much investment. So you can kind of use her out of the box, and she does very well. And of course, one last thing I just wanted to showcase is that during the Black Friday event, they brought back a ton of skins that were released in the past year. So ones that were limited and previously exclusive, we now can get freely, which is awesome. A lot of the more recent ones that like just came out aren't in here, but even ones that were released during the Italian event are in here, as well as a lot of the anniversary ships as well, or skins as well. So a great opportunity to dive in and get some of the ones that you may have been missing. If you're a newer player, this is a great chance to get some of them. You can even filter by Live 2D to see which of them are Live 2D functional. And now none of them have a discount as far as I know. They're just kind of here as a reintroduction so that you are able to get the limited skins, but still, it's a nice gesture all the same. I think for Black Friday, enjoyed having the ability to get them at a slight discount. But you know what? The fact that they're here is great, so people can kind of dive in as they would like to get some of these skins that they may have missed. Oh wow, did you see that? Yeah, the zoom in feature is so awesome because you get to see all of these little intricacies in the Live 2D animations that you may have missed when it was zoomed out like normal. Like St. Louis just licking her lips there. I had no idea she did that during the animation. It just lets us appreciate it that much more, which is just awesome. It's an awesome feature. But anyway, that about does it for today. I just wanted to release a short video just showcasing some of the most recent updates and developments in the last patch, as well as go over what I got in the last couple of weeks for the daily polls right before we get the Vocaloid event whenever that hits. I'm assuming it's going to be sometime this week, and then we'll probably release a new video when that event strikes. I'm looking forward to it. I'm not hugely excited for it just because I'm not familiar with the source material. I think it's great that they're reaching out and doing collaborations and expanding their focus. I think that's a lot of fun. I think these events generally are very fun, but it's not like Kizuna Eye where I was familiar with Kizuna Eye before the event hit Azur Lane. So I'll be learning about these characters, these ships as they are entered into the game, just like all of you. But let me know in the comments below if you are excited for that upcoming event. And let me know who you chose for your Secretary of Rotation. I'd be curious to hear who all of you ended up picking out for your randomized secretaries. Or maybe you were loyal and you stuck to one. Maybe you just have the one that's in there, or maybe you have the one in there 5 times. You have 5 Enterprises or 5 Clevelands or whatever it is, all in different costumes. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and if you did, please feel free to leave us a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more Azur Lane content. We thank you all so much for watching and taking time out of your day to spend with us. We really, really do appreciate it. And until next time, let's protect those waters.